for my screen, just take a seat.
Hi, you can call me David.
Okay, David. My name's Sean McPhail and I'm a student physio here at the moment. Is it okay if I go over a few things with you today? That's fine, okay. So you've been referred here for phase 3 cardiac rehab following your recent heart attack. So what I'm wanting to do today is I'm going to talk a little bit about your condition, hopefully relieve any concerns you've got about your health, future health, etc. And then I want to talk a little bit about phase 3 cardiac rehab is, just so you know whether you want to do it, what's going to be in the store, so there's no surprises or anything like that, okay? The first thing I want to say is that you've had a myocardial infarction, which I'm sure everyone told you that's just a fancy name for a heart attack. So that's often a symptom of coronary heart disease, which I do believe you have. So what happens in coronary heart disease is you get like a build-up of like fats on the inside of your arteries, and they're called plaques. It's a process known as atherosclerosis. So what happens is they kind of form on the inside your arteries, and then your body, as like a defense mechanism, lays down cells on top of that again, and the process just goes over and over again until your arteries are really narrow, which restricts the blood flow to your heart. So the heart attack you've had, what's happened is a little bit of the plaques like broken off from inside the artery, and it's travelled down to where the artery narrows, and it's actually blocked off the blood supply completely. So the heart muscles themselves are getting starved of oxygen, causing a heart attack. So another condition that you've got at the moment is angina, and that's kind of a similar feeling to the heart attack, but it isn't. All it is just it's similar. It's the same thing with the plaques within the arteries. So when it gets narrowed, I've already mentioned the reduced blood supply. So your heart's working harder with less oxygen getting to it. So you know when you go out for a run or whatever, your legs start to ache and that because of the build of lactic acid and stuff, just due to, it's called anaerobic respiration. So when your body works without adequate supply of oxygen, that's what's happening to your heart muscles. They're working, they don't have the oxygen, it's causing pain. And that pain often spreads across your chest, up in your neck, down through your arms and stuff like that. But I've been told the doctor will give you a GTM spray and you are actually managing your angina with that now.
Yeah. So
that's fine. So all I was wanting to say is there's lots of people living with your condition is now, and it's nothing to worry about as long as you can manage it correctly. And that's why you've been recommended for phase 3 cardiac rehab. It's aimed at kind of increasing your cardiovascular endurance, supplying you the knowledge and skills required so you can go home and live a normal life, do what you want to do. Like I know you're interested in getting back to five-a-side football, which hopefully this will allow you to get back to do that. So, and you won't have to sit in the house doing nothing. You know, we kind of strive to get you back to where you were before this all happened, but you have to be aware of what you can and can't do. So in phase 3 cardiac rehab, it's like an 8 to 12 week program, depending on your own needs. We can lengthen it, shorten it to how you need. So if you need longer than the 8 weeks we prescribe, we can keep you on going until you're confident with what you need to do when you leave. So the first thing you'll get is like an induction session, which is similar to what I'm doing now, but it'll be a little bit more in detail. And there'll be senior members of staff there from different disciplines. There'll be nurses, doctors, senior physios, and they'll just talk everything through with you, a bit like what I'm doing, more in detail, like I've said. So fundamentally, it's an exercise program. We're going to increase your cardiovascular endurance so that when you leave, you find the things you're finding hard, like going upstairs just now, and you get out of breath doing that, you'll manage them better. So, and we accompany this alongside the education side so that you know what you're doing and you understand what's going on. So you'll be educated on things like being able to like keep track of your own heart rate and your blood pressure and stuff, how to, you know, so if you one day you've got higher blood pressure than normal, you know not to overdo it, and vice versa, you know, stuff like that. We talk about how to like pace your activity, especially during the early stages, because as you know, like going up the stairs triggers your angina attacks and stuff at the moment. Hopefully, if you start you off nice and easy and gradually build it up as time goes, that should be fine. You'll be given education on lifestyle choices, such as your diet, drinking. I know you don't smoke, but there'll probably be information on smoking and how it can affect you. Types of exercises you should be doing, like what's going to benefit you the most compared to what might not benefit you. Also, you'll be supplied with a support network, so that'll be giving you in touch with people that are living the condition just now. I'll give you access to be able to speak to nurses in the community. There'll be support groups and stuff, anything you need for while you're on the program. programme and afterwards, so that if there's any time that you feel a bit unsure about what's going on, how you're feeling, you can get in touch with somebody and they'll hopefully be able to reassure you about what's going on and make sure you're okay. So does that all sound like something you'd be interested in?
Yeah, really interested.
Yeah, okay, well, like I said, you'll be given more information on the day, a little bit more in depth, and I'll set you up and get you ready to go. So, yeah, I'll get that sorted for you.
Sure.
Okay,
Sounds great.
so thank you very much.
No worries. Thank you.